Choose train that feels sad. Right. This is Edward. Edward feels the sad, as I forgot to help Thomas deliver cargo. Edward arrived at the station, and saw how the minions steal the bananas. What feels Edward, after the minions stole the bananas? Sad. Happy. Right. Edward feels angry after the minions stole the bananas. Sometime later, Billy the aircraft helped deliver Edward a very large box. What feels Edward, after Billy helped him to deliver a box? Angry. Surprise. Right. Edward feels very happy, after the plane Billy helped him deliver a big box. Sometime later, on the island began a volcanic eruption. Paw Patrol asked Edward to help stop the eruption. What feels Edward, after Paw Patrol asked for help? Happy. Sad. Right. Edward feels surprise, after a Paw Patrol has asked for help. Select the train, which feels very happy. Right. This is Henry. Henry feels very happy after he met his old friends. Henry drove to the station, the fireworks, when suddenly a box of fireworks fell on the railway track and exploded. What feels Henry, after the bridge exploded? Happy. Surprise. Very happy. That's right. Henry feels guilty after the bridge exploded. Sometime later, Henry was driving around town, and suddenly he saw a superhero Captain America. What feels Henry, after seeing superhero Captain America? Angry. Happy. That's right. Henry feels the surprise, after seeing Captain America. Sometime later, Henry drove past the ocean and saw a very beautiful sunset. What feels Henry, after he saw a very beautiful sunset? Very happy. Embarrassment. That's right. Henry feels happy, after seeing a beautiful sunset. Choose train that feels surprise. Right. This is Emily. Emily feels surprise, after she saw a burning forest. Emily forgot to help Gordon. Gordon was upset due to the fact that Emily did not help Gordon. Sir Topham had angry with Emily. What Emily feels after she upset Gordon? Surprise. Sad. Right. Emily feels guilty after she upset Gordon. Sometime later, Emily looked up at the sky, and suddenly she saw a super steam train flying in the sky. What Emily feels after she saw the super train flying in the sky? Sad. Embarrassment. Right. Emily feels the surprise, after seeing the super train flying in the sky. Sometime later, Emily drove past the frozen lake, and suddenly she saw Olaf, a funny snowman. What feels Emily, after seeing a funny snowman? Embarrassment. Sad. Right. Emily feels very happy, after seeing a funny snowman. Select the train which feels anger. Right, it is Toby. Toby feels anger as he isn't taken in big races. Toby went by the wood and saw the got lost boy. Toby was surprised and called rescuers for the boy. The emergency helicopter arrived and saved the boy. What is felt Toby after the got lost boy was saved? Embarrassment. Sad. Right, Toby feels very happy after boy was saved. Sometime later, miners needed a new coach for coal, and they asked to deliver a new coach at Toby. Toby delivered a new coach in time for miners. What is felt Toby after he delivered the coach for coal in time? Very happy. Embarrassment. Right, Toby feels surprise after he delivered a new coach in time. Sometime later, friends presented to Toby a new cleaner. What is felt Toby after friends presented to Toby a new cleaner? Embarrassment. Right, Toby is felt very happy after friends presented him a new cleaner. Choose train that feels angry. Right, this is James. James feels angry after being lied to Diesel and gave him candy. James saw his good friend, a super train. Super train was going to save people, but the way he blocked the broken boxes, but the super train flew them and flew away. What feels James once met a good friend? Very happy. Angry. That's right. James feels happy after I met a good friend of Super Train. Sometime later, James met Etienne, and Etienne told James that he will defeat James in the big race. What feels James after Etienne told him that he will win it in the big race? Very happy. Happy. That's right. James feels anger after Etienne told him that he will win it in the big race. Sometime later, James looked at nature, and suddenly from the trees flew a small dragon. What James feels after he saw the little dragon? Angry. That's right. James feels very happy after seeing little dragon. Choose train that feels surprise. Right, this is Edward. Edward feels the surprise after he saw the big balloon flies to the earth, a large meteorite. If the meteorite falls on the earth, a lot of people will suffer. Luckily James came and destroyed the meteorite with missiles. What feels Edward after James saved the earth? Sad. Angry. Right, Edward feels very happy after James saved the earth. Sometime later, James was asked to deliver a lot of barrels with honey. Ashima came and helped to deliver the barrels of honey. What feels Edward after Ashima came and helped him? Very happy. Sad. Right, Edward feels happy after Ashima helped him. Sometime later, Edward rode through the forest and suddenly an eagle flew and scared him. What feels Edward once an eagle scared him? Very happy. Happy. Right, Edward feels the sad after the eagle scared him. Choose train that feels anger. Right, it's Emily. Emily feels anger because she forgot to buy a gift for Thomas. Emily drove past the mountains. In the distance she saw a flying Baymax. What feels Emily after he saw Baymax? Angry. Embarrassment. Surprise. Right. Emily feels very happy after seeing Baymax. Sometime later, Emily looked at the mountains. How suddenly the eruption of the volcano. What feels Emily after seeing a volcanic eruption? Angry. Embarrassment. Very happy. Right. Emily feels surprise after seeing a volcanic eruption. Sometime later, Emily drove past a beautiful forest, and suddenly she saw a large poop in the woods. What feels Emily after seeing a large poop? Embarrassment. Very happy. Surprise. Right. Emily feels anger after saw a large poop in the woods. Choose train that feels surprise. Right. This is Percy. Percy feels the surprise after his friends gave him a cake. Percy arrived at the station to look at space through a telescope, and then he saw a lot of interesting. What feels Percy after he looked at space through a telescope? Angry. Sad. Right. Percy feels happy after seeing the space. Sometime later, Percy forgot to deliver in the zoo's elephant, and instead of Percy, the elephant in the zoo brought Harold. What feels Percy after Harold had brought the elephant to the zoo instead of Percy? Angry. Happy. Right. Percy feels sad after Harold brought the elephant to the zoo. Sometime later, Percy was going home, and on the railroad, he saw a sad Tom. What feels Percy after seeing sad Tom? Happy. Angry. Right. Percy feels sadness after seeing a sad Tom. Choose a train who feels surprise. Right. It's Edward. Edward feels the surprise after seeing the dragon. Edward forgot to say that the road is broken and Chuggington fell into the pit.
What feels Edward after Chuggington fell into the pit?
Very happy. Angry. Sad.
Right. Edward feels guilty after Chuggington fell into the pit.
Sometime later,
Edward was supposed to deliver balls to the feast, but all the balls flew. What feels Edward after the balloons flew away?
Embarrassment. Sad.
Right. Edward feels anger after the balloons flew away.
Sometime later,
Edward saw his old friend T-Rex on the island. What feels Edward after seeing an old friend T-Rex?
Angry. Sad. Embarrassment.
Right, Edward feels very happy after seeing old friend T-Rex.
Choose train that feels afraid. Right, this is Toby. Toby feels afraid as scared of the monster. Toby drove past the road, and he saw the woman on the scooter, drove to the zoo giraffe. What feels Toby after he saw the giraffe? Sad. Very happy. Exactly. Toby feels surprise after he saw the giraffe. Sometime later, Toby had to brake sharply, and managed to miss by running deer. What feels Toby after he managed to miss the deer? Sad. Surprise. Exactly. Toby feels very happy after missed deer. Sometime later, Toby remembered that he had forgotten to go for a walk with Thomas and friends. What feels Toby after he forgot to go for a walk with Thomas and friends? Very happy. Surprise. Right, Toby feels the sad after forgot to go for a walk with Thomas and friends. Choose a train who feels surprise. Right, it's Emily. Emily feels the surprise after seeing the big elephant. Emily was driving past the field, and suddenly she saw orange, banana, pear, apple. They all said how good it is to eat fruits, as they contain a lot of vitamins. What feels Emily after seeing fruit? Angry. Surprise. Very happy. Right, Emily feels very happy after seeing the fruit. Sometime later, Emily drove past the lake, and she saw a sea monster. What feels Emily after seeing the sea monster? Embarrassment. Angry. Very happy. Surprise. Right, Emily feels the surprise after seeing the sea monster. Sometime later, Emily remembered that I forgot to help the dinosaur buddy and his friend. What Emily feels after she forgot to help dinosaur buddy and his friend? Very happy. Angry. Embarrassment. Right, Emily feels shame after he forgot to help the dinosaur buddy and his friend. Choose train that feels surprise. Absolutely right. This is Henry. Henry feels the surprise after seeing a large dinosaur. Henry had broken all of the buffer at the repair station. He put in a new buffer. What feels Henry after he put the new buffer? Angry. Embarrassment. Right. Henry feels very happy after he put in a new buffer. Sometime later, Buddy Tyrannosaurus asked Henry to bring his friend home. What feels Henry once brought a friend Buddy home? . Angry. Embarrassment. Right. Henry feels happy after brought home a buddy friend. Sometime later, Henry saw Thomas, and Henry suddenly remembered that it would soon be Halloween party. What feels Henry after he remembered that soon there will be Halloween party? Embarrassment. Angry. Right. Henry feels surprise after he remembered about the Halloween party. Select the train, which feels very happy. Right. This is James. James feels very happy after he saw the beautiful fireworks. Sir Topham Hatt asked James to do the important work. He was asked to deliver toys for children at Christmas. What James feels after he has delivered toys for children. Angry. Embarrassment. Exactly. James feels happy after he has delivered toys for children.